On today's video, I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to make the most out of your Asha convention experience. Stay tuned. If this is your time here on my channel, my name is Barbara Fernandez. I'm a speech language pathologist and the owner and CEO of Smarty Ears and Smarty Symbols. Smarty Ears makes apps for iPads, and Smarty Symbols is a symbol library for visual support and communication. So today, I want to give you tips, especially if this is your first, or if you're one of your first or second, or if it's been a long time since you've been to an Asha convention. I'm leaving to Boston on Wednesday, so in just 3 days, I'm going to be jumping on a plane to get cold. My own world Asha will only be hosted by the southern states, either South California, or actually anywhere in California or Florida. That's where I would go to stay warm. But it's in Boston, I'm going to be freezing, but we're going to have tons of fun. I'll have to make a confession. I might not be the most qualified person to make a video with tips for people that are attending the Asha convention for the first time, because it's been 14 years since I attended Asha for the first time. I may not remember a lot, but I do remember being super overwhelmed by the amount of activities, presentations, exhibit hall, and other different things that you have to attend during those 3 days at the Asha convention. But since I'm leaving for the convention in 3 days, I decided to make this video to hopefully make your life better and hopefully help you make the most out of the Asha convention experience, because it is one experience of a lifetime. If you're an SLP and if you're not attending this year's convention, make plans to at least attend one time. There are this year over 2,000 presentations happening in 3 days. It's an absurd amount of presentations. You'll be able to find a presentation in whatever topic of interest you have. So if you're not going this year, make a plan to go to a convention in the future. Hopefully, I'll see you next year in Orlando. So, tip number 1, which is, in my opinion, the most important tip you will read in every blog you read about tips to attend the Asha convention. Shoes. You need to wear comfortable shoes. The convention center is huge, so you'll be walking a ton. You can still stay cute, but wear comfortable shoes. Last year, I wore slippers because even though it was not by choice, I decided to wear cute shoes on day 1 and they totally ruined my feet, so I had to go to Target and buy slippers to wear. It was a big hit. Everybody loved my slippers, and I'm taking them once again this year. Tip number 2, which is also one of my favorite tips. Make a plan to attend one of the evening events. And there are tons of evening events happening throughout the convention. On Thursday, there are a lot of open houses for minority groups, for international affiliates. Find one. Sometimes your own university might be hosting an open house. It's a great time to network and meet up with your friends. Speaking of nightly events, one of my favorite events to attend is the closing party. Yeah. Of course, it's always hit or miss. My favorite one was in Orlando, where we got to go to the Universal Studios and ride the Harry Potter attractions at night, and we even had dance party. And one of my least favorite ones was in Philadelphia at the Museum of Art. The museum was cool, but it was too formal for me. I like to have fun. But you never know which one you're gonna get, so make sure you get tickets, because it's always an opportunity to have some fun with SLP friends. Tip number 3, or maybe 4, I lost count. Go to the exhibit hall. Maybe I'm a little biased because Smarty Ears always has a booth at the Asha convention, and I let people play with the apps that I created so that they can actually see all that I do throughout the year. It's my favorite time of the year. Not Christmas, but showing my app to the Asha convention. So make a plan to go to the exhibit hall. This year they have over 300 exhibitors at the exhibit hall. Swing by, you can play with products that are possibly a little too expensive to buy not knowing what you're getting for, or to just spend some money on some new therapy products. Hopefully your school or employer gave you a budget to buy new things. Here's tip number 5. It took me a long time to learn, don't be shy. You will be meeting some great new people, and these could be your best friends for life. Some of my true best friends are people that I met through the Minorities in Leadership program, which is a program that Asha has created, and it was life-changing for me. And I love that every year I get to meet with these SLPs and hug them. I love hugging. I feel like I go to Asha just to spend some time hugging around. But don't be shy to make new friends. Introduce yourself throughout a session. Chat with the person next to you. Introduce yourself, chat, and make some new friends. Sometimes we, especially these days with technology, we tend to just arrive early at a session, stay looking at our phone, and tuning out everything around us. But that would be a great time to find like-minded individuals and chat about topics that are related to your profession that you'd love to find somebody to chat with. Well, that was it for today's video. I hope to see you this week in Boston, if not next year in Orlando, or maybe the year after that, I think in California. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button or subscribe to my channel. See you guys next time.